Hello, good morning, my dear children. So, as you see on your screen, we are going to begin a new chapter today, chapter number 5, light. Okay, so now you need to be ready with your pencil, book, okay, and turn your book to page number 71. All right, so as the instruction I give, please follow it sincerely. Underline the sentences, okay? Underline the sentences which I say you. Mark the important topics which I tell you, okay? So that when you are doing the revision, it helps you and makes your revision easy. All right, so now let's go to page number 71. Okay, now in this chapter number 5, that is light, what are we supposed to learn? So we will be learning 7 different topics here. Number 1 is what is light. We'll be learning this. Number 2 is speed of light. Number 3, third topic is sources of light. Fourth topic is bioluminescence. Fifth topic is rectilinear propagation of light. Sixth topic is shadow and its formation. And the seventh one is eclipses. So these are the 7 board topics, okay, which we are going to discuss. Okay, apart from these 7 board topics, we have many subtopics that we are supposed to discuss here in this chapter. Okay, so now let's begin with the first one, that is what is light. So if you see on your book, the first topic that you have is what is light. Now light is essential to us in our day-to-day routine. All right, so we see things around us because of light. So please underline from here, we see things around us because of light. So you must understand that light is helping, okay, us to see. Means we can see the things around us. You can see your book, you can see this video, you can see your friends, books, your walls, your surroundings, trees, isn't it? Because light is helping you. The presence of light is making the things visible. So that is why you must remember that in the night there is no light. The sun, after sunsets, there is no light. That is why it looks what? Dark, isn't it? Yes, you are not able to see the things in the night, in the dark, especially in the dark. Why? Because absence of light will make the things invisible. That is why we can see only darkness around us in absence of light. Okay, so now let's begin. Let's follow the book. We need light to read, play, jump, swim, eat, etc. In fact, almost for everything except when we sleep, we need light. So things that are not visible in dark become visible because of light. So we are able to see things, okay, because of presence of light. So if there is no light, okay, if there is no light, that means dark, you will not be able to see the things. Okay, so light, like air and water, is also an essential component to what? Sustain life. So to live life, to have a good sustainable life, apart from air and water, we also need light. All right, so for thousands of years people tried to understand the true nature of light. The ancient Greeks thought that light, okay, was rays of matter given out by whatever object, okay, being looked at. So this was the thought of Greeks. So please underline this. So Greeks, ancient Greeks, they used to think that objects are responsible for the emission of light, and how they emit by the form of, in the form of rays of matter. But later on, okay, it was proved that light is a form of energy. So please underline from here, light is a form of energy which affects the eyes to produce the sensation of sight. Means we are able to see the things, that is, the things becomes visible. Why? Because of the presence of light. So light is helping us to see the things around us. All right, Yes, so it spreads out from any source in which, okay, it is produced. So this is what we call light. So from here we understood that light is one of the most essential component apart from air and water. Other most important component, or you can say the things that you require to sustain life is light. And what is light? Light, so this would be the definition of light. Okay, so you can mark from here, light is a form of energy which affects the eyes to produce sensation of sight. So this would be the definition or answer of the question that you have on the heading. Here is the question, isn't it? What is light? So answer is here. Light is a form of energy which affects the eyes to produce sensation of light. Okay, understood? Okay, now if you see the book, the next topic that you have on the book is speed of light. So here we have, in the next page we have speed of light. Okay, in my video it is the next page, but on your book it is still, you are still on page number 71. All right, now speed of light means how speed or at what rate, okay, at what rate light travels from one place to another. So we know light comes to earth from the sun, isn't it? You all know that in the morning sun rises, okay, and the light from the sun reaches to earth. So can you imagine how much time it takes? Okay, so you just have to imagine that what is the time taken by light to reach from the sun to the earth. So light travels in vacuum. Vacuum means absence of air. You can write the meaning here, circle it and write absence of air. Okay, this would be the very simple definition or meaning of vacuum for your standard, that is class 6. Okay, so light travels in vacuum at the speed of 3 lakh kilometer per second. So ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000, lakh. So 3 lakh. So see, you can wonder here, in 1 second, 1 second ma light can travel 3 lakh kilometers. Imagine how speed is the light. 1 second ma, just in 1 second it can travel 3 lakh kilometers, and the time that it takes to reach earth is approximately, it's around 8 minutes and 20 seconds. 8 minutes and 20 seconds is the time. So you can circle it here also. This is the time taken by the light from the sun to reach the earth from sun. Okay, and what is the speed? Speed is here, speed of light. So here is the topic heading, no, speed of light. Speed of light is 3 lakh kilometer per second. And what is the time taken? 8 minutes 20 seconds to reach the sun. Light, time taken by light to reach the earth from the sun. So if we consider the speed of a bullet train as 360 km per hour, the speed of light is 30 lakh times than the speed of bullet train. So bullet train ko bhanda chai light ko speed chai kati रहेछ 30 lakhs more रहेछ, अझै बेसी रहेछ, because speed of the train is only 360 km per hour. त्यो पनि घण्टामा, 1 घण्टामा it travels only 360 km, but here you see that 1 second ma light travels 3 lakh. Are you getting my point? Understood? So it's really a whooping speed, एकदमै डरै लाग्दो speed. Okay, speed of light, that is 3 lakh kilometer per second. So even the reflected light from other planets or satellite, okay, such as moon, you know, moon revolves around earth. So moon is the satellite of earth, okay, travels at the same speed. So even the reflected ray, means the light ray coming from the sun strikes on some surface and gets reflected back. ठोकेर फर्केको लाइटको स्पिड पनि के नै हुन्छ, सेम हुन्छ, that is 3 lakh kilometer per second. Alright, so light from stars also travel at the same speed as the sun, okay, is nothing but, okay, as the sun is nothing but a star of the medium size. Okay, so stars, okay, sun and stars, actually what are they? They are similar, only The difference in them is because of their size. Stars are little smaller in size as compared to our sun. Okay, so that is why the light coming from the stars, okay, even from the reflected one, they all travel in same speed. So we covered the second topic, that is speed of light. And what is the speed of light? It is 3 lakh kilometer per second. Okay, and what is the time taken to reach the earth from the sun? The light takes 8 minutes 20 seconds, okay, to reach from the sun to the earth. All right, so three important things you can remember from this paragraph. One is the speed of light. Okay, let me change the color of my pen. So here, sorry, okay, now this is the one that you have to remember, that is speed of light is 3 lakh kilometer per second, and the other one is time taken by the light to reach from the earth from the sun. It is 8 minutes 20 seconds. And the other one is the speed of light, the reflected light from the stars. Okay, they are same, that is 3 lakh kilometer per second. So this is our speed of light. All right, so now the next topic that you have on your page number 71 on your book is sources of light. So let's see here. So here we have sources of light. So source means कहाँबाट चाहिँ light आउँदैछ. What is the source? What is the point, or what is the place from which the light is actually coming? So that is what we call source of light. Okay, so definition, let's see the definition. So you can underline this here. An object which gives out light is called a source of light. So what is a source of light? It is an object. It is an object which gives out light. So any object which gives out light is called source of light. Okay, source of light is any object, okay, it's any object which is giving out, okay, which is giving out light. All right, so now the other important thing that we must remember is that sources of light can be categorized in two main categories, that is natural source and man-made source. So by the word itself you can say natural means the one which you can find in nature, and the other one is the man-made, just like your burning candle, your electric bulbs and all, they are all examples of man-made source. So the sources of light which can also be either a point source or an extended source of light depending upon the dimension of the sources as it appears to an observer. So source can be again of two types, that is point source and extended source, okay, which we are going to discuss in our next class. So today you remember that here from this particular topic you have to remember what is the source of light. An object which gives out light is called the source of light. Okay, it is of how many categories? It is of two categories. They are natural and man-made. Okay, and this source of light can be point source or an extended source. So these are the things that you must remember. Okay, now apart from this you have on the same page you have this topic called enrichment, and here you have electromagnetic spectrum. So light contains waves of different colors having various wavelengths. The whole possible wavelength range of light is known as electromagnetic spectrum. So light भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ you just remember that it helps us to see the things भनेर बुझ्छ नि त हामीले हैन. But apart from this activity or this property of light even contains other wavelength also, okay, other spectrum also, like microwaves, okay, infrared, okay, visible rays means this is the rays of light which is helping us to see the things, then ultraviolet rays, x-rays, okay. So these are the other some of other part of the electromagnetic spectrum. So electromagnetic spectrum ko other parts, so what are they? Micro waves, okay, you have heard about microwaves oven, isn't it? So they use the same thing, same rays. Number 2 is infrared, okay. Number 3 is visible rays. This is the one which help us to see the things, okay, see the things. Number 4 is UV rays, which is very harmful for living organisms, Okay, and the last one is X-rays. You know, you have heard about X-rays. Whenever you break your bones, you go for X-ray and see where is the fracture or the crack, isn't it? Yes. So these are the other spectrum. Okay, apart from this you have other waves also, okay, other spectrum also, okay, and about them you'll be studying in higher classes, especially in class 10. So when you reach class 10, you'll be learning about them, this other spectrum, okay, other part of the electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, now comes another topic, is called photon. Now what is photon? Photon means particle. So actually light comes in form of a particle. So light is form of photons. A photon is a fundamental particle of light. So light ko euta tukra, one part, one smallest part of light is called photon. Okay, understand? So photons are so small that they cannot be seen individually, so they have no mass too. So this photon is so small that you cannot see it. It is just like an atom, you cannot see it. Okay, yes. So, and on top of that, it has no mass pani photon. Okay, what is it? Photon. Okay, now after this you have the last topic that you have on page number 71 is fact zone. Now heating effect of light. Infrared rays are a component of light rays which produce a heating sensation on our skin. In the absence of infra rays, light does not produce heating sensation on skin. So घाम ताप्दाखेरि तातो हुन्छ नि, आगो ताप्दा तातो हुन्छ नि. Yes, you have felt that. Why? Because of this part of the spectrum which is present in the light, that is infrared. Okay, so infrared rays ko चाहिँ what is the main property of this ray? It causes heating effect. यसले चाहिँ हामीलाई एक प्रकारको तातो दिन्छ. Okay, so heating effect is the heating effect of the light is due to the part of this electromagnetic spectrum called infrared rays. Okay, so this is it for today. So we have completed each and every topic present in page number 71. Okay, now after watching this video, you'll be getting some notes based on this video. Okay, you need to copy that and learn it. All right, so that's all for today. Thank you.